With a resident community of over 150,000 people registered on the town centres and some 147 different nationalities, I think we can be excused for not knowing everybody. However, it turned out that I actually did know of Krista some 5 years ago. You were Facebooking me because you had someone very cool that she wanted to introduce into the Marbella scene, and you were right there, go-getter. You're a go-getter girl, Krista.
I think I was. I still am.
I only found out actually the other day that you have grown-up children. I really thought you were about 30, and just the math makes it that you have to be a few years more than that, because your little girl is quite grown up and your little boy is also quite grown. Handsome children.
Thank you.
Where did you come from? What's your story?
Wow. How far back do I go? The day I was born or before? No. I literally hailed from, I was born in Mauritius and then grew up in England, so I keep it very condensed, and travelled the world a bit and decided that Marbella was going to be home 3 years ago. But obviously I contacted you while I was still in London because I wanted you to interview someone really cool, and I think we did that.
Yes.
So that was a tick in the box. Little did I know that wind the clock forward that we'd be sitting here and I'd be doing this.
I got goosebumps. It's so nice because you really just don't know how things are going to pan out.
No.
How are they panning out for you since your move?
Right, now that I'm here, I now am working with and introducing to the Spanish coast a investment finance company. So we are based in Switzerland, London, New York and Hong Kong, but we provide investment for people that are looking for money. And to cut a long story short, I love helping other people realise their dreams. And I think to encapsulate what I'm doing now, I'm so excited that I can do this here in this beautiful surroundings. I mean, it doesn't get better than the sun, sea and sand. So
and that's nice because the people on the coast here, there's such a mix of people.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have some really good ideas, but they don't know where to go to get the financial backing to make their dreams a reality. So
Absolutely.
It must be fun doing what you do.
It's so rewarding. So rewarding, and I think for me it's almost the biggest tick in the box of being here, living my life and enjoying it as well.
You must get to meet very diverse people now, because each project could be so different.
It couldn't be more diverse, which keeps it interesting, keeps it alive, because finance can be incredibly boring. But that's not me. So,
do you find that there are certain nationalities that tend to look for particular types of projects to invest in, or?
It's interesting you should say that. Yes, we have. It's almost like you could stereotype the typical person that is looking for an investment. But to be fair, someone might just want funding for a yacht. Somebody might have an idea that they want to upsize. Others downsize. Others want to build an empire. So it's just really who they are and what they want to do. And you know what? You're as big as your dreams.
I like that one, as big as your dreams. And Krista's here to help you dream big and make those dreams a reality. How do we get in contact with Krista?
Well, website is www.swissfinpartners.com. You can email me or you can call me. So,
and can people just come and meet with you and chat?
Absolutely.
They tell you their project, and then you go away and go through your contacts to find out who could be the one.
We do match. We really look at the project and we basically bespoke tailor make it so that the investor that is providing the money is actually aligned with the person. So it's a little bit like Dragon's Den. It's probably the best way to describe it.
And you would look so good on that show. You would be so perfect for that.
Thank you.
In fact, if we ever do anything in that line in Marbella,
we could.
I mean, why not? I think
that's a good idea. The next venture.
I like it. For September, watch this space. Maybe we can make something of this.
Absolutely.
I like it. Lovely to meet you. Lovely
Likewise.
To have a chance to find a bit more what you do.
Yes,
and now we're going
you.
to do like we did before with Inbal and Sylvia. We're going to meet this young lady's little girl, Bianca.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Hey, hey. This next section is sponsored by Linea Directa, tailor-made expat car insurance. Our designated driver zero hero incentive is really taking off, and our community is getting so involved that it's very rewarding. Remember, no drinking and driving. Find yourself a designated driver. Get your free soft drinks from participating partner businesses.
Zero Hero, die Null-Alkohol-Kampagne. Wenn Sie der designierte Fahrer sind, trinken Sie nicht, denn Sie bekommen Ihre Softdrinks frei. Sie müssen nicht bezahlen. Ich finde das wunderbar. Ich war mein ganzes Leben der designierte Fahrer für alle. Wunderbar, heute ohne zahlen.
Bent u ook lid van het Zero Hero project? Ik namelijk niet, want ik hou van vino. So dat gaat niet echt samen.
Je ne suis pas Zero Hero parce que j'aime du vin, du pain et du boursin. Et no es malo.
I'm far too old to be a hero, and as for drinking zero, perish the thought, but I'd very much like to have a zero hero to chauffeur me around. Thank you.
I try to be the zero hero. I find it quite difficult. But based on people that I live with, I have to be the zero hero.
I like a drink or two, probably too many. That's why I really love this idea. Hero Zero, great idea.
Bueno, pues súmate a la iniciativa esta 00 porque aparte de que vas a llegar a casa entero y no te van a poner multas, te van a regalar todos los refrescos y al día siguiente, mientras los demás estén con resaca y dolor de cabeza, tú vas a poder irte a comer por ahí con lo que te has ahorrado y encima te lo vas a pasar mejor. Así que 00.
In addition to the fabulous insurance that you get with Línea Directa, being a Spanish company, they cover you by all the local Spanish laws, plus they have a fleet of tow trucks, mechanics, garages, hotels, lawyers, whatever you need. Línea Directa truly do cater to our expats' needs, and all we can say is yes, thank you very much. This is a really nice option to make sure we keep ourselves very safe. If you want more information on this, please go to their website, lineadirecta.com, or call them on 952 14 78 34. That's 952 14 78 34, because Línea Directa are putting your safety first. Bianca is Krista's baby, and I met Bianca the other day. We bumped into each other, we had a coffee, and I couldn't believe that Bianca is Krista's baby because I didn't think Krista was old enough to have children. But there's you, and you've got a brother,
yes,
and quite a gorgeous couple. As I say, you can see from this lovely young lady. What's it like for you living in Marbella? Are you enjoying the change?
I love Marbella. I am staying here for good now. Definitely. The sunshine, the food, the people. It's definitely something.
Do you play in the nightlife as well?
Yes. I recommend the daytime. A lot of the old town Marbella, love that. Love the culture that they have. And then at night time you can switch, you can go to the clubs, you can go and have cocktails, you can watch the sunset. It's beautiful.
Did you go to San Juan, down to the beach with your friends?
I went for 5 minutes because I had work the next day, but it was beautiful. It's so nice.
It's something quite unique, isn't it, about
a
community that just everyone heads out, and there was old people, young people, everything, and everyone's just getting on so. I mean, it really does give me goosebumps because it's not a normal setup to see thousands of people partying in such harmony and such camaraderie, and it's like so nice.
So nice. The Spanish lifestyle is definitely one. It's my favourite.
You like team things, and in fact, you are a cheerleader.
I am indeed, yes.
So tell us, how come you cheerlead here in Marbella?
So I've been cheerleading since I was 9. And came out here and I noticed that they don't have that kind of sense of dance here. They have the normal general dance, but cheerleading is very different. It's a sense of teamwork, it's gymnastics, it's dance, it's a collaboration of teamwork together, and I've loved it since I was a little girl. So coming and bringing it to Costa del Sol is what I wanted to do, is my dream. As a hobby, and taking it further, get loads of girls together, and I'm currently looking for more girls, so it's just one of them that it starts to build over time. But I love it.
Have you had contact with any of the local football clubs?
I am in contact with Marbella Football Club at the moment, but that's all still there.
I can help you with this. Oscar Calleja, I hope you're watching, because I think they'll be very nice to get you involved with the local things.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Then they could do summer camps to bring the kids to do their cheerleading. And
yeah, so we're currently in El Banco, in a restaurant.
In a Lower Pueblo?
A Lower Pueblo, yeah. And Thursdays we train. 7:30, about an hour.
What's the age group?
So it's 18 plus.
There's a lot of plus.
Yeah, I'm taking adults at the moment, but I have taught kids and I am fully qualified to teach kids, but that's my second stage because there's a lot of things to do with children. So it's adults.
Can anyone
first.
do it? If I was to show up,
Yeah.
do you have to be able to do gymnastics, or we could
No.
be just one of the ones doing the...
Anyone can come along, have fun, get fit. It's one of those classes. Eventually, I would put a team together. That's whoever wants to join the team. I'm not forcing anybody. At the moment, it's a fun class. Loads of girls together and just enjoying the girls' night. It's a girls' night in the week where you can have fun and not feel
And
so
it's
bad.
good, so it's good exercise,
Yeah, it's
but at
really
the
good.
same time you're dancing and you got
Exactly,
the
having
music. I'm in. I'm joining everything, but why not? No, why not? Following Inbal's suggestion of one major thing a day, so you have time to live and breathe.
Yeah.
And why would not have a little bit of fun?
Yeah,
bit of
it's
cheerleading.
like Zumba. It's like Zumba. It's not any different. It's just you have pom-poms, you're dancing around with girls and you're getting fit.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Well, lovely to meet you.
Thank you for having
Lovely
me.
to know. It's lovely to meet people and then meet their children, because at the end of the day we are better together and looking after each other. We have to look after our little ones, our youngsters, so they stay. I'm sure you will find a lot of support, put in contact with the schools and the football clubs and anything we can do.
Of course, thank
How
you.
cool is that? Big apple, little apple, Susie. This little kid has been on cheerleading for me and you. Wonderful. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
It's so nice to meet people through other people, and that is the case today. Graham is a friend of Charito, Charity by Charito, and she's brought Graham with her today so we could find about some amazing motorbike tours in Andalusia that Graham has been running for quite some time. It sounds like a lot of fun because you don't just limit yourself to Andalusia, you can go to Portugal and things.
Yes, that's correct.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for coming down to the programme, because you're
My
living
pleasure.
in Nerja, no?
I live in Nerja, yes, but I do cover all of Andalusia. So, it's quite a big area to cover, really. But I've got to live somewhere,
And you've found a way of living off what one would imagine is a passion. You don't do
Yes.
motorcycle tours unless you're a motorbike fanatic, no?
I've been riding bikes since I was a child, really, So, yes, it's a wonderful thing to be able to do it here in this weather and this country,
And are you a BMW bike fan in particular? Is there a reason behind
I
this?
think there's the reason why I chose BMWs is because they're just so good, But I'm not a passionate BMW fan. I'm just a passionate motorcycle fan. So it's any motorcycles, really.
Is it the engine, the power, the freedom? What is it that is just so attractive?
I suppose it's the freedom, more than anything. It's not really what you ride, it's just that you ride. That's something that I think most motorcyclists will associate with,
So people actually come from abroad and say, I want to ride a motorbike in Spain. Can they rent bikes and do it? Do they come over their own bikes? How does this work?
Yeah, they can come on their own bikes. Obviously I provide the bikes if they want to come over, and they can fly over, which means they don't have to have all the travelling. But I have people from all over the world, America, Australia, they all come to Spain because they've heard how good the roads are here. So they can rent them. They don't have to have me as a guide. They can just travel down in their own time and just rent a bike and do their own thing. But most people prefer to have a guide who knows the roads and the best routes.
And obviously I imagine you know the places if to stop over, because you do more than I imagine just day excursions. No, you can go for a morning, or you can go for like a whole trip.
Yeah, I do daily tours, but I do all sorts of different tours, even some of the really nice cities, Seville, Cordoba, Cadiz, even Ronda. We stay over there sometimes. So they can choose any tour that they want because we're quite bespoke and choose it to suit the riders, really.
And does this run all year round? Because it must be kind of hot at this time of year, but you see bikers everywhere. They're always on the go.
It is a little bit hot at the moment, but yes, throughout the year we have on average 320 days of sunshine, which is something that most countries don't have. So during the winter is a very popular time, especially spring. But right the way throughout the year, but generally most people are aware of the weather, and it gets a little quieter July and August.
Well, it's really lovely to know that there are things like this out there. How cool that you can come and rent a motorbike, or you can go and be toured around with Guy, which is quite fabulous. Motorbikes and cars don't mix well, and I think the cars, we don't pay enough attention to the bikes. What would you recommend? What would be your biggest request to drivers and other people on the roads in view of the motorcyclists?
Well, just be aware, just be aware of us. We're only there just sharing the road with you. We're not all racing round. We're just there to enjoy the scenery and just, keep a lookout for bikes. That's all we ask, really, nothing more.
Sense and sensibility.
No, thank you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Guy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you for letting me come on the show.
I know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to think now. I have to see if I could actually hold a bike up, because they're kind of heavy. I'm going to the gym first.
It's a brand new